Monday, November 11th, and it is day 2 of our Siah Sidekick sew-along. And today, I'm just following her instructions. We are going to do the grab handle and the zippers, I believe. So I'm going to turn my camera around and get our pieces, and then I'm just going to start going through her instructions. I think there's a couple landmarks that she wants us to mark off on the first few steps, so we'll do that as well. So let me flip the camera. That didn't work. There we go. Okay. Think I can zoom. Again, I'm just going to go a little bit. Ooh, that was too much. All right, let me get my instructions. I printed them off. So, ouch. We're going to do the base sewing of the Peltex in place. So I'm going to grab my Peltex for the base, for the exterior and the liner, and we're going to stitch that in. She pulls her thread tails, so she doesn't have the back stitching on the base. All right, so here's my Peltex. It's going to go right there. Kind of want to it's fine. Hold on. I made my marks for the here they are, for my purse feet. So I'm gonna poke those holes really fast so that I can follow that when I turn it over. All right. You can also mark it after the fact on your Peltex. So let's see if I can find that. All right, hole number 1. You can barely see it. I have a little white chalk pencil. And mark it really fast so I can find it later. My chalk pencil not working on this? No. Let's try this. My little silver marking pen. There we go. Okay. So I am just marking my purse feet on the exterior base. And from here, we're going to do our Peltex. The landmarks are printed on the pattern piece. So be sure and mark those using, well, I mean, obviously it's personal preference where you want your purse feet. I'm going off of her landmarks on the pattern piece. All right. So I marked 4 holes. We'll move these out of the way. And where'd my Peltex go? White on white. All right. If you want to mark your lines so they're straight, it's not a bad idea. Let me see what I want to do. Yeah, I think I'll mark some lines. Let me get my ruler. What do you need?
You don't know where my measuring tape is. I want to know. I'm just trying to waste it.
Alright. I'm going to draw a line 1/2 inch in. And follow that. That's my stitch line. So this part of the instructions I'm following is on page 4. It's the first step, where she talks about prepping all your pieces. This, she says to use fusible Peltex. My store didn't carry that, so I am using whatever the non-fusible one is. And it's not, I used basting spray and it doesn't seem to want to stick. So let me put some double-sided tape to hold it in place outside of our stitch line. That's probably good. Maybe a tiny little piece here. There we go. And come on. Line up. All right. Oops. So leave a long thread tail. Yeah, I'm doing kind of a longer stitch length because it doesn't need to be. Get my thread tail out of the way. I think it was just sewn on it. Hold your thread tails, unlike me. For avoiding skip stitches on your corners, make sure before you turn your thread, your needle's coming up slightly so that it's picked up that bobbin thread. And then hopefully you can avoid that missed bottom or that missed corner stitch. Okay, so I'm just bringing it up a little bit and do the rest of it. Let's get that bobbin thread pulled up. Pull that. There we go. So there's that pulled up and out of the way. And then I will go over that first stitch maybe 2 times, or over 2 of the stitches. So 1, 2. Some nice threads and pull it up, and we'll tie these off. And that is the exterior base. If you're doing purse feet, I think we install them now. Let me finish tying this and go to the instructions to make sure we're good. Did I not get that? I am using fairy floss, if anybody's wondering. It is my favorite because I feel like it goes with just about every fabric I have. It's the Tex 35 weight from Wizardry, and it's usually always in my machine. All right, so that's pretty nice. Oh, Lucy falling asleep. Name a car for an edit. Don't know that. Well, this will be available for you to watch at any point, so don't feel like you need to stay up for it. All right. So, Sorry, I'm looking through the instructions to see when she added the first feet. You can probably add them now, but I want to make sure before I lie to you that that's what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, she'd already added them. All right. Yeah. I'm going to get my purse feet and we'll do that. Let me get, I think I'm going to do, I don't know what color I'm doing, y'all. I don't think too far ahead. Ever. Alright, where are my purse feet? Ooh, I've got 4 rainbow. I'm going to do rainbow. That's exciting. Somebody donated these as a swap gift when I did, I think it was the first wizardry sewing retreat. So jazzed, I finally get to use these. Pop it through. Oop. Gotta poke a hole through my Peltex now. Alrighty. I think. Oop. A little bit more muscle. Might have to make a bigger hole. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab my hole cutter. This will probably make the difference. Does anybody else have rainbow as their favorite because it matches everything? I tend to buy rainbow hardware exclusively. I have other options. I just never reach for them. Very much a rainbow kind of gal, I guess. Now we can fit. They're kind of big, but it's going to be a regularly used backpack. I feel like that's fine. Let me think where I put my duct tape. So I can tape this after I get it opened. Come on. There we go. I learned about the duct tape also at that sewing retreat so that the metal doesn't rub up against any fabric it's sitting against and cause the fabric to get worn down over time. Okay. So hold that thought while I look for my duct tape. I used it for something recently. It's very colorful, so it shouldn't be hard to find. I say that. I'm gonna have to come back to that once I find it. That's fine. We're gonna do the lining Peltex now. Let's get our lining fabric, the main lining piece. It's the really long one, and I've already put my stitch line on the Peltex, and I double-sided sticky taped it in place. So we're gonna sew that using the same concept that we already did. Long thread tails. Watch that you don't sew over your fabric so you don't have to worry about seam ripping. Oh, did I run out of thread? Look, y'all, my poor bobbin ran out. I could have checked that before I started sewing, but that's alright. You gotta watch me do it. Although I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can basically see it. Alrighty. It is a fairly simple process, thankfully, with the Juki 2010 model. Just make sure it sits on the little notch. Click someplace. There we go. Let me pull that bit out. Variegated thread. So pretty. Alrighty. Where'd I put my bobbin case? Did I drop it? Oh, it's blending in. Alrighty. That wasn't too horrible. Very good. So if you're just joining us, we haven't made it very far. We are sewing our Peltex interfacing to our base, exterior, and lining. Add your purse feet if you're going to use them. I know there's an automatic thread on here, but I've yet to figure out successfully how to do it consistently. So we're doing it the I had it the hard way. There we go. Alright, where did I leave off? Looks like I'm backwards, this way. I'm gonna figure it out eventually. Here we go. Just gonna overlap a little bit. Tail back. Alright, so my stitches started here, and pull the bottom thread up. See, I am. There it is. crossover just by 3 stitches. Alrighty. Tie off your tails. I'm going to come back and do that so we can keep going. Okay. Make sure everything's covered. Alright. I'll fix that later. Off camera. Okay. Next. I'll put this to the side with my bottom piece. Get your main body exteriors. We're going to measure and draw a line from the top edge. Main body exteriors, 2. Wrong sides. 3/4 of an inch down. We're going to draw a line. Where's my good ruler? I'll use this one. Yeah, this will work. Alright, so 3/4 of an inch down from the top. Directional print. Make sure you're doing it right. This is the top. My pin. 3/4 of an inch. Make sure it's also 3/4 here. All right. So there's our first one. Here's the top. 3/4 of an inch. Okay. So that part's done. The sewing machine's white noise. It is. White noise would put me to sleep if I was the one that was tired. I sew on the Juki TL2010Q. Super love it. I got to use it at the Wizardry Retreat. I don't remember if it was this exact one or not, but it was definitely a TL version. Okay, so we're on step 3. The main body liner. So you're going to measure 1 inch. Oops, I bumped y'all. 1 inch down, okay? And the same 1 inch line on your gusset liners along the top straight edges. Okay, so here's my gusset liner and my liner piece. I wonder if I can zoom out a bit so you can see. Nope, I'm just spazzing the phone out. Give me a second, I'm gonna get y'all to where you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So this is my main body liner and my side gusset liner pieces. We're measuring down 1 inch from the top on the wrong sides. So here's my top. I'm going to do 1 inch. There's that side. Flip it around. 1 inch. Okay, I'm going to set the main liner down to the side. Let's do our side gussets. The liner 1 inch down from the top. Next piece 1 inch down. Okay. There's those. Okay. Got that, got that. Gotta turn the page. Okay. so we're going to move on to the grab handle. Let's get these pieces put away. All right, I'm going to scoot you closer. I have no idea how I'm semi-interesting enough, but I'm going to take it as a win. I picked a purple webbing, there it is, for matching my bag. It's what I had on hand. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm waiting for more webbing to come in for the backpack straps. So if it doesn't match this, I'm just going to set this to the side and use a different one. We're going to show how to do the grab handle, though, with this one. So for your grab handle, the cut chart has you cut it at 10 inches for 1 inch webbing. And you only need one. All right. So I'm going to get my instructions over here. Oy. I need my double-sided tape. Here, and we're going to find the center. Kind of crease it. And put a little clip to mark my center. All right, here we go. 6-inch long strip of double-sided tape. Where'd my little ruler go I was using? This one will work. So it's about 6 inches. Tear it. And it's going to go along the bottom edge centered. So I'm matching my center up with that 0. I'm just going to, whoop, I moved. Just going to put it along here. Keep it out of your seam allowance. She lays it 1/8 inch up. I might go a little bit more than 1/8, but just the way the cookie crumbled. Okay, so this is going to be the bottom side of my grab handle. And now we're going to pinch it together. Alrighty. And we're going to sew from that point all the way to our other end. So 6 inches of length sewn. I want the little pin to mark my beginning and end. There we go. Okay, now I won't lose my spot. Backstitch really well because this is the grab handle. There's going to be lots of stress on it throughout the life of the bag. Alrighty. Here we go. She's sewing this at a 1/8 inch from the edge. Alrighty, there's your grab handle. Let me trim my threads. And I already burned the cut edges of my webbing, so that it won't start fraying. All right. Look at that cute little guy. All right, one grab handle, check. That was a satisfying win for a bag making project. Nice and quick and easy for that stuff. All right. I'm gonna put this we're going to go to our zippers. So 8 inches of zipper tape twice. I'm trying to remember which tape I was going to go with. I've got options. Let me pull them out. Let's see. I've got these guys. So let me get my fabric. It's gonna look like this. So do I want iridescent black? Kind of rainbowy iridescent black, or the purple. I don't know if the color shows off well. It's like a magenta purple. I don't know. And then the last option would be a rainbow tooth with black. I don't know. Kind of liking that rainbow because there's so many colors in the fabric and it kind of goes with all the rainbow colors. I think that's the winner. I didn't wait for anybody to help me. I made the choice. The foot that I'm using, ooh, what is this one? Narrow hinge foot, maybe, is what you're going to call it. I can zoom in and show you which one it is. Ooh, really zoomed in. It's this guy. Can you see that? Oops. It's that guy. So, whichever one that's called. Let me get zoomed back out. Okay, so onto our zippers. For our side gussets on the exterior of the bag, cut 2 at 8 inches. Let me get my nice scissors and my lighter and my ruler. Ooh, upside down. This is the Geeky Helper from Wizardry, Stitchery and Crafts. It is really nice because it's got the zipper overlay templates, and then these are rivet mark placements and purse feet placements, I think. Don't quote me. All right, 8 inches here. One more. All right. Move those to the side. Let's get these cleaned up. I ordered some zipper pulls in rainbow that have like little stars for the pull part. And I don't know if I can wait to use them because they don't come in until tomorrow and I need them today. Let me see what zippers I have on hand that I can use today. I know I've got this little pull, O-ring pull tab one. I don't know. That's a maybe. Need 2. Could just do you were my rainbow zipper pulls. Where did you put them? Not there. I probably have them in a cover bag. There you go. Let's see what I've got in my little pack here. Stitch handmade. Could do that. Rainbows. I don't think go with this theme. An ice cream. Snitch. Stitch. Lightning. Snowflake. No, those aren't gonna work. Maybe I do handmade. No, I'm gonna get my other ones. Hold that thought. They're in a project bag, so I just gotta pull them out. Oh, a project bag somewhere. Here they are. The odds that I would guess correctly on the first one. Okay, we're just gonna use these two. I'm gonna put these away. All right. We're gonna do some marks on our zipper tape. So get a marking utensil. Okay, 1/2 inch down from the top. Let me mark it, and I'm gonna put my zipper on. So 1/2 inch down from the top. Make a mark. I think I need to sharpen this guy. Fine. Do it your way. Does black show up? No. Silver marking pen it is. 1/2 inch. Just making a tiny little mark. Just enough to see it. Alright. I'm going to put my zipper pull on. I probably should have marked it on the... Here we go. 2. Let's see. Not straight. No, try again. I think I got it. Okay. So your marks are going to be at the top of your zipper. And your zipper is facing this way. Do the other guy. Okay, here we go. There's those. We are going to get some clean edges on here. You fold your zipper. Let's see, how does she phrase it? Pinch the tape of the mark and lay the pinch portion down. Okay, so pinch on your mark. And then lay that pinch along the teeth edge. There we go. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. But it's going to look like that with the fold on the back side. It's going to pop a little pin to hold that. And do the opposite side. So pinch on the silver mark that I made and lay that against the zipper teeth. And baste that. Let me baste this side and then I'll do it for the other one. Just a couple stitches to hold that down. And I kind of do it on the outside edge so it doesn't, so it's outside of the seam allowance, or within the seam allowance. this one. Do the same thing on number 2. Open it up. There. All right. Okay, that mark. Fold and match. That look good? I'm trying to get it to look sharp. Okay, whoops, throwing pins. Hold that good. It just gives you a clean finished top edge. We're good. Let's move on to our next step. Where'd my shark go? Alrighty. Sorry, I'm reading. She's gonna, okay, we can do that. She puts a row of stitches to tack the zipper bottom closed. So about 1/4 of an inch up from the bottom. Okay. That way the zipper doesn't pull off when you're opening it. There's that. Now we get to go to the fun part. 3/4 inches down from our side gussets. Our exterior one. So let me get that guy. Scooch this out of the way. We're going to make a mark on the right side. Three-quarters inch from the top edge on each side. Alrighty. I'm going to use my silver marking pen. 3/4 of an inch. Mark that. Does that look straight? Yeah, okay. And then place a small mark on the inner portion of the V-shaped cutout. I don't know what you're saying there. Moving along. We're going to put double-sided tape Ooh, can I fold that? I guess I can. Alright. Get some double set. I just had it. And lay it along the cut edge. Right up on that very edge. Okay. Here's that. Fold that in 1/4 of an inch. Like that. You're gonna need a slit right here, about 1/4 of an inch long, so you can fold that all the way. There we go. To the bottom, fold it down. Get that off, for heaven's sake. There we go. Now our raw edges are tucked in. Did I have to do that with vinyl, or could I have just left it raw? Probably just left it raw. But this gives you the cleanest finish, I guess. Here we go. Now, we're going to do that same thing with our double-sided tape. And that's how we're going to get our zipper held in place. There we go. Oh, did it come off? Yeah, it did. Okay. Where's my zipper? Here we go. Open it all the way to the tacked bottom. Okie dokie. This is going to start where our 3/4 inch mark is. So let me peel this back. Okay. Here we go. I'm just gonna press, try to keep it nice and straight. There we go. Scooch our zipper up out of the way so we can press the bottom section in place. Okay. There we go. So there's that side. Take the double-sided tape paper off on the opposite side of the bee and start laying it down. There, matches perfectly with that 3/4 inch line that we drew. So the zipper ends at that line. That looks a little crooked. Let me see if I can get it straighter. third step on that. I somehow have a piece of normie. Okay. So there's I have a fuzzy. Sorry, I'll get it later. Alright, so more double-sided tape on our, where's my little purple piece? On our peekaboo accent. We're going to lay it on the edges. Alright, where's my edge? There we go. My fabric choices are making me happy. Love the colors. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to do this. Alright. Align our top edges. Oh, come on, tape. Doesn't love to stick to this material sometimes. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Might have to adjust it a few times to get it perfect. If I can even get the double-sided tape off. Over. Okay, okay. Let's look at the front. There, that looks good. Alright, so that's one side. That was step 4 on page 7. Going to page 8. You sew 1/8 inch all along the edge. Alright. Let's start that. Make sure nobody's asking anything. Alright, good. Start on this side. And I'm going to put some sewer's aid on my top of this fabric because it kind of wants to stick. Let me just put some here so that my presser foot slides a little bit better. I have, for some reason, a tiny bit of this fabric got cut wrong. It's fine. Just seeing if I can minimize that. I'm probably gonna see, do I need a hand crank? Nope. A little bit more. almost done with this side. There. Y'all, Lindsay's genius patterns. Gives it a zip up. Ooh, that's cute. Okay, there she is. Let's do it again. Look at that. I don't like that. Whatever interfacing I used kind of wants to wrinkle. Before I sew the other one, I wonder. Nope, we're moving on. Okay, let me get our other piece. Rinse and repeat. Get all our double-sided tape on. Make our marks down 3/4 of an inch. Oops. A little V slit here. Quarter of an inch. And that way we can fold that back. So let's do all the double-sided tape along the edge. You know, there's lots of places you can buy the double-sided tape. I'm using this rolls from Wizardry as well because I got to use it at their sewing retreats, and it's such a good product. I buy it when I went out from their website, geekyhardware.com, I think. All right, let's fold over 1/4 of an inch. Kind of just kissing the edge of that interfacing you have. Well, maybe I put that too close, but either way, 1/4 of an inch folded over. If you didn't put your interfacing in the right spot, maybe it's kissing. That's fine. Now, do your double-sided tape again. And we're going to stick our zipper on the underside. This. It's gonna look so good. Open it up. So that thread. Remove the backing. Let's see. So this starts right at that 3/4 inch line that we drew. Okay. Do I have tape? Oh, I didn't take the tape off that side. Mirrored. There we go. Here's that. Oop, my zipper's stuck. There. Okay. double-sided tape along the bottom. Come on. Get it off. There we go. So sticky. Okay. And then go up this side. Let me straighten it up. I just feel like I like the other side better. Okay. That looks good. Now, flip it over, and we're going to put our accent piece. Let's do this guy. Come on. The other one came off so satisfyingly. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Centered along the top edge. There. And press it in place. Sew this down. Let me get a little bit of my Silver's Aid going first, because I already know I need it. If you have a walking foot, you don't have to worry about this. Some people use the Teflon foot. I find this works great. Obviously, you would test it on your scrap first, but usually it's fine on vinyl. It'll just wipe right off. There we go. 1/8 inch. I love the squeak. Alrighty. There she is. That finishes our side gusset zippers. Now, on the back sides of those panels that we just made, we're going to draw a line, horizontal line down from the top, 3/4 of an inch down. And then these get put to the side. Let me get my other ruler. 3/4 of an inch down. Make a mark here. Line it up. There's that one. Set it aside. Repeat. 3/4 of an inch. Those, my friends, are your side panels. There we go. Woo! Oh, that looks so good. All right. So we have done our side panels, our side gussets with the zipper, the accent zipper. We have done our purse base, the exterior, and the liner, sewing those Peltexes in place, and we've done our grab handle, wherever I put it, here it is. So that is what we've done today. I believe I have the other thing set up for the next day. Let me check. But we could probably do the top anchor and the bottom strap anchors. Unless I did it for tomorrow. I gotta double check. Give me a second. Okay, so I said we were going through page 8. And then let's do the top anchor and call it quits for the day. So that'll be the last thing we do, the top anchor. And that is page 8, 3 steps. So there's our top anchor. 2 horizontal lines, 1/2 inch from the long edge. All right, so let me trim the edges off, my interfacing. That's probably good. Get your pin and a ruler, and we'll draw a line 1/2 inch down both sides. I misplaced my broken ruler. It's like the perfect broken length. Where do I put it? We're gonna do this. Alrighty. 1/2 inch from the edge. Draw our line. Other side. Oops. Okay. Now get your double-sided tape. All right. We're gonna fold this to meet that line. So we need our double-sided tape here. Where did I put it? I just had, oh. Here we go. All right. Fold that edge in to meet that line that you drew. And do it on the other side as well. Finger press that. If you have one of those little ruler or the seam rollers, those would be nice. It's on my Christmas list. That's all I ever ask for Christmas anymore is sewing accessories. Or like I did last year, I bought a sewing machine, and that ended up being my birthday and Christmas present combined. Because it was a big gift. There we go. So here's our raw edges folded in to meet that 1/2 inch line that we drew. Now, centered along both folded edges, set aside. Alright, then all she has us do is stick another strip along this folded piece, centered, and then we set it aside. That was easy. Okay, so that is our top anchor prepped. The bottom strap anchors are living where? Where'd I put them? Here it is. I need to cut it in half still. Let me trim the interfacing on it. But this is, I think, where we're going to stop for the day and do these next steps tomorrow. So if you finish this step today, take your photo of your finished pieces and put it in the album for day 2. Draw a line corner to corner. Whoop. Moved it. Okay. Cut that. So we're going to do our bottom strap anchors tomorrow. You need these 2 pieces, 2 rectangle ring tabs, and 2 bottom strap anchors. That's for tomorrow. So those who are participating, post a photo in the group showing your finished pieces for the day, and that will make sure you qualify for our drawing at the end of the Sewalong. Have a great day, everyone. Where's my stop?